Well, hello. It is Angel of the 1098 on Angel Chatter, going into the question, a very important question, and very dear to my heart, and a very serious issue of why is Mahito hated? And it most definitely will have spoilers. So yeah, I'm not gonna probably do much Angel Chatters because I have no ideas. So as Curly says,
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
And any idea that I do come up with will probably just be very, very stupid. Before we can go into why he's hated, we must discuss who is Mahito. Now, I'm guessing if you're watching this, you do know Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, yeah, Mahito's from that, and I'm guessing you probably know him. Anyway, so, who is he? What is he? Is he a human? Because you don't look it. Well, you'd be correct. He's not human. He's a curse. And he's a curse from humans' fear and hatred of other humans. Take that into account of literally all of his character. Yeah, what's his attitude towards humans? Another little side thing before we actually get into it, which is, what can we call Mahito? And no, douchebag is not one of them. And bastard is also not one of them. No. The true good names to call him that are just perfect are these: Stitchface McHorsehooves, Stitchface McWingface, and Patchy the Pirate. What a glorious pirate he makes. Yeah, no, Patchface was too boring for me, so I made these three up. And you know what? They're the main three that I use, but there's a few other ones that I come up with here and there. Patchface, boring. Such a boring name. No. Stitchface McHorsehooves is where it's at. So, yeah, and Stitchface McWingface doesn't make as much sense considering the fact that they don't come out of his face, but you know what? You get it. And, yeah, okay, I know those are probably not horse hooves. They're probably like deer hooves or something. I don't freaking know. I don't care. I like horses better. So, Stitchface McHorsehooves. Thank you. Nicknames, usually, yeah, they're usually shorter or something. Not my nicknames. No. My nickname for Davy Jones from The Monkees. The EEs. Not Pirates of the Caribbean. Not the Arctic Monkeys, or whatever the heck other monkeys you're talking about. No. The Monkees, the EEs, okay? Late 60s TV show, kind of somewhat came of a band. Anyway, Davy Jones from there. He's the British one. His nickname is Cute Short Little Midgy Witty One. Don't that just run so well together, don't it? Yes, it does. It really does. I mean, he is cute, and he is short, and he is a little midgy witty one. That little midgy witty one can also go for that short part. But yeah, he's adorable. He was my favorite. Thank you. He's still my favorite. What am I talking about? I'm talking past tense. Anyway, well, he is gone. But you know what? We're not going to delve into depressing topics. We're here to talk about Mahito, who probably traumatized a few people, but, you know, not me. So we're gonna move along and decide to actually go into reasons why people hate him and why he possibly traumatized people. One of the reasons why he's hated is because he may or may not be a little bit of a lot of manipulative. One classic example is him manipulating Junpei. But I mean, in Mahito's defense, Junpei is stupid. Like, he literally watched a stitched man dressed like a male stripper, a bunch of teenagers in a movie theater, and thought, I must follow this man into the alley and be his friend. I mean, I know he's a dumb teenager, but this is extra dumb. He's literally a curse. He's literally a curse. Why would you follow a curse? He's childish. He's not serious at all, and he's a silly one, and the stuff he does are quite serious and quite, horrendous at times, you know. He could also be seen as annoying, and you know, me and Mahito, you know, we kind of get each other on that point. This is us fist bumping over here, and right after this moment, he turned me into a duck, and now I'm quacking at the duck that is also on my desk. Yep, I'm quacking at Gojo Duck. We're just quacking at each other. We're quacks. Another reason possibly is they also might just hate kids. I was kidding on that point. And he is like 7 months old. I mean, the ages are differing at times, but we can all pretty much agree that he's under a year old. So yeah, he's just a baby. Anyway, here are some discussions, some very important and serious discussions that needed to take place. Like, for example, can Mahito groom Junpei when he's the younger one of the duo? You make a good point. Junpei was the real criminal here, I would say. Mahito acted in self-defense. Mahito just wanted to make a new friend, and Junpei took advantage of that. Mahito did nothing wrong. And also, Your Honor, he's only a few months old. He was just being silly like every other infant. He's a little baby. He does act like childish, so, you know, this makes sense. And another very, very good thing, this was from TikTok. The other two were from Reddit. Not Red Posts. Okay, this one was from TikTok. It was a video, and it was Mahito from the manga. I'll stab Itadori's heart. And Mappa animators. Instructions unclear. We drew them kissing. I guess he tried to get to his heart another way, I suppose, in the anime. Okay, I see how you're going with his Mappa. Anyway, the comments were just amazing with, Yuji was not trying to kiss them 2-month-old lips. 7, actually. Still bad, bruh. Bro was not trying to catch a charge. He's sadistic. He's very sadistic. Some examples are human experimentation. You know, he kind of tries to make him either as small as he can or as big as he can, you know. And he's committed mass murder, I would say. Yes. He's killed people cruelly. Like, for example, in front of their loved ones. Itadori being a very biggest victim of this. And he just has no remorse for it. And, you know what? I will say, I am a Mahito lover. Yes, I'm one of the freaking 7 Mahito fans. Yes, I know. Calm your booze. Anyway, I don't actually like his sadistic nature of... I don't like the murder. I don't like the violence. I never like the violence or anything in TV shows. The only violence that I will ever laugh at or enjoy is the Three Stooges, but they're special. Next, his philosophy. He is part of the great thinkers out there. Like, he's right next to Socrates, Plato. I'm forgetting ones, and it's very embarrassing because I was just in philosophy. He's not so fond of humans. He kind of thinks humans are worthless, and it's okay to kill like no tomorrow, and all for human experimentation. I mean, oh no, extermination. Okay, I read that wrong, but yeah. Same thing. Not the same thing, but he believes in both. So, you know. Next reason is, you know, we're going into particular actions he has done. Evolving his Pokemon. Well, I guess he can change the souls to his liking, so I guess it is his fault. Okay, so they just don't like his taste in, you know, evolving his Pokemon, I suppose. Because, you know what, he's got frog-like taste, I guess, or toad-like taste, or whatever the heck that is. You can't blame him for bad taste, okay? He's got some bad taste. He made Nanami go boom. Need I say more? And one of his works was that he gave Nobara plastic surgery. It may have been a botched plastic surgery, but you know what? It's sometimes like that. I mean, why would you trust a surgeon whose motto is, touch me, I'm sterile? With all of these activities he's been doing, you know, the youngin tends to traumatize other youngins. Can't go throughout life without accidentally hurting some people. You can only try the best you can, and Mahito's not trying. Don't go from him. Don't get your life advice from him. We've learned that these days. Okay, we learned that this presentation. Thank you. He's not sympathetic, nor is he very sympathy worthy. Mega Stitch here is just a menace, just to be a menace. And Mega Stitch is another nickname. It's just not as good as the other ones, and it's actually pretty short one, actually. So I do get some short ones in there, so that's good. I'm also one of the very few people who don't actually enjoy his downfall scenes. But then again, I don't know. Just not for me. Not for me. Maybe it was because I had the full knowledge that he, you know, I wouldn't see him anymore, which other were rejoicing in, and I was crying because that's my favorite character. Alongside Gojo, of course. Which, you know, yeah, well, see how that goes. Anyway, guy's just a villain. He's a very good villain. And can you tell I kind of gave up to making these throughout when making them? I didn't really try at this point. I was just like, oh, I need to get this done. Well, this is the end, and, you know, all I've got to say is, screw all the people who hate Mahito. I've just screwed more people than Bonnie Blue. Let's go. It's a very big accomplishment, isn't it? I know, it's a very big accomplishment. Anyway, eat my crusty stitch dust.